Hello, I'm Stephanie Quine with the weekly Law Report. Here are our top stories this week. Allen & Overy partner Dave Poddar has left the firm with his wife and fellow A&O partner Angela Flannery after allegations of inappropriate behaviour were made against him. A reliable source told Lawyers Weekly that junior lawyers who worked under Poddar were not happy at how he treated them and that a number of lawyers from his team had left prior to his departure. Poddar is believed to have resigned on Thursday the 27th of September. The New South Wales Bar Association has announced a record number of female senior counsel appointments. Of the 26 barristers being raised to senior ranks of the bar, 12 are women. Last year, only 2 of the 24 appointees were female. President of the Women Lawyers Association of New South Wales, Rebecca Barry, said she was thrilled at the result, but that there was still a way to go statistically to narrow the gap. Sex Discrimination Commissioner Elizabeth Broderick said that this result indicated that for female barristers, the glass ceiling has started to crack and reflect the gender balance of women entering the profession. The High Court's ruling in favour of Fortescue Metals and its chairman Andrew Forrest has failed to clarify the issue of continuous disclosure, according to legal experts. Last Tuesday, the High Court upheld an appeal by the iron ore giant that it did not mislead investors about deals with Chinese state-owned entities in 2004. ASIC alleged Fortescue made false statements about binding contracts because the deals were not enforceable under Australian law. Baker & McKenzie corporate advisory partner James Halliday said the High Court ruling will have no impact on the continuous disclosure rule because it didn't actually address the point at all. The decision was focused purely on whether the release was misleading or not, he said. Michael Kirby has suggested Australia could learn a lot from the way the Delhi High Court uses technology. The former High Court judge was speaking at Clayton Utes on Monday night at the 30th anniversary for the New South Wales Society for Computers and the Law. Kirby said the High Court of Delhi in India, which brings the rule of law to 1 billion people, now provides each judge with a bench book similar to an iPad. He said that despite the registry of the High Court of Australia offering computer pads to judges following the flood of cases to test the Wick and Mabo principles, justices were opposed to the idea. To this day, he said, paper still rules in the High Court of Australia, and he offered that as a project for the Society. Australia's foremost pro bono advocate has challenged mid-tier and small firms to devote more resources to pro bono work. John Corker spoke to Lawyers Weekly in the wake of the release of the National Law Firm Pro Bono Survey last Thursday. While the average number of pro bono hours per lawyer per year had increased, it was large law firms that picked up the slack. Corker said there is no excuse for small firms to do less pro bono work than large law firms. For all the details on those stories and more, head to our website. Don't forget, our Women in Law Awards are fast approaching. They're being held in Melbourne next Friday night. Tickets are still available, so head to our website for all the details on what promises to be a fantastic night to recognise women in the law. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook and join in discussions on Australian legal business on LinkedIn. I'm Stephanie Quine, thanks for watching.